Okay, so we have a couple really cool ovulations to show you. Eggs have been just rolling in. We've had a really early season and then it slowed down a little bit in the mid, but it looks like it's picking up towards the end of the season again. You know, pretty much every year we breed just about the exact same number of girls, and they're the ones who dictate the size of the season, how good a season. In the end, usually it's not really about the numbers of clutches that interests me. It's about which girls, which projects are being pushed forward, and we have a lot of things on a lot of fronts kind of giving us some really awesome stuff, especially towards the end of the year. So I'm going to show you a couple of cool girls that just ovulated today and really exciting projects. So the first one is a black ocean yellow belly. Remember when I hatched her, it's such an amazing snake. It's cool to get the mahogany stuff moved forward a little bit. And so this is a mahogany Mojave yellow belly, and we just marked her for ovulation. We don't do it necessarily exactly on the day of ovulation, but you see her, she's got this huge mid-body swell is what we call it. That shows the ovulation is either imminent or is coming off ovulation. We could have missed it, could have been yesterday. But we go ahead and mark that so that we can start watching for the post-ovulation shed, and then we'll have a date to start looking for those eggs. So we mark it by putting a little bit of purple tape on the front of the tub. See, Chase came through here a little bit ago cleaning, and he marked it as a possible ovulation just for me to come through and confirm it. He knows an ovulation as good as I do, but I want to be able to see him so that I can just mentally check that box in my mind that I know she's going. So we're going to purple taper, or pink taper in this case. So this is a black potion yellow belly bred to a chocolate clown. So we're getting the mahogany into the clown project there, and also doing it a step extra by getting the Mojave in there, getting the yellow belly in there, and getting chocolate in there too. We're just gonna go all dark all the time, see what happens. It's hard to predict where that'll go. Second girl is right above her. We have a yellow belly pied, 100% het lavender. And you see her, she's a nice low white example, great example of a yellow belly pied. Same thing, got that mid-body swell. Either going tomorrow or just coming off it. Either way, she's done. Stick a fork in her, she's done. So she was bred to a Grail, 100% het pied. And he was actually a Grail that we proved to be het pied earlier this year, so we ran him in there at the last minute. The idea is for her to make some yellow belly Dreamsicles that are 100% het clown. And this kind of gives an idea, a little bit of how I think on projects. I don't look at making something and then think what's next. I think about what I want to make and then think what's next. So before we even make a Dreamsicle clown or a Grail pied, whatever, before we even make that, I know it's coming. I know it's just a matter of time. I don't know when it'll be, but I'm thinking, what am I going to want to do after that? Let's go ahead and start it now because we know it's coming. So think about that second step, that third step, before you even take the first step. That's kind of the JKR mentality, and that's what we're doing with this clutch. Let's see some yellow belly Grail pies down the road. Hey man.
How are you?
Great to see you.
Yeah. Great.
How was the drive? Okay, so we have a really cool clutch here. These just hatched, and normally I like to show things after they shed, but I thought it'd be really cool to show you this clutch so you can see the change that happens. I'll show it again after the shed. So this is one that I put on Instagram that's just, I always say amazing, I always say incredible. It's a really amazing snake. So this is a pastel highway pied. So the Highway Pied project is really cool. I've made a couple in the last couple of years, some really neat ones. But this one, it's really hard to see that it's even a pied at all. It's super low white, but if you see here, This is why I want to show up pre-shed so you can see after shed. But you can see here the saddles are real jagged. You see the pure white down here and then the yellow up here. You just barely see it, and it's almost completely patterned. You know, a few, full saddles there, a few white all the way over the back. But I want to show you guys this snake on the next video. It's going to be incredible, night and day difference. We may even do a side by side, this video versus the new version of it. The rest of the clutch here, we have some, these are pieds. So the dad was a pastel highway pied. So every one of these is either gravel or yellow belly, but knowing which, of course, you can't know. But really, really awesome. That's a highway het pied. Let's see if it's a boy or girl. That's a boy. So all these will be available pretty much. Just a really, really neat project. That's pastel, gravel or yellow belly het pied. And we're going to leave them in this box until they shed. Then we'll go ahead and put them all in their own tubs and set them up. But look at that one. That's really crazy because it has this, kind of typical pastel yellow belly or gravel pied look, but then it has one just kind of bleached out saddle in the middle. I've only seen that a few times. It's really interesting. It's almost a paradox look. But anyhow, it's a really cool clutch, and we'll look forward to giving you an update on this one. So we have actually a couple people coming into town. We don't do a ton of in-person pickups, but it's really neat to be able to kind of give the tour and show some of the really awesome babies that are hatching. So we'll let them say hi on video. Maybe we get a chance to give them a little shout out while they're here too. And we have Philip and Sam who drove all the way down from Charlotte.
Hey guys.
To come get a snake, and we did a little tour. What do you guys think?
Amazing.
Man, there's not another collection like this on Earth, I bet.
Well, it's a lot of fun because a lot of times, although it seems like we have a lot of people on the internet watching, I rarely get to show people the animals in person, and it's kind of exciting for me because I don't do a lot of shows or anything. Just showing some of these really cool.
We appreciate it so much. It's definitely a dream come true for us.
You heard me geeking out on a couple of cool projects.
I was telling my friends that it's kind of like going to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Yeah. Like we got the golden ticket.
And you guys are making it out alive too.
Exactly. Alright, so this is a leopard, fire, or vanilla clown male. So we're excited to plug him into some projects.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, total game changer for us. So we appreciate it.
I can't wait to see some super vanilla leopard clown stuff.
Yes,
really sounds neat to me.
And we're so excited to be able to add a JKR baby to the family.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you so
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
of course. Thanks for having us.